cat people, how are you today? I am Catlady Antigoni and today we are having the Empties part 5! I think that the concept of these kind of videos are pretty much known because basically I'm going through my collection and I'm telling you the latest 10 products that I have finished. Basically, if I have finished something, it doesn't mean that I enjoyed it necessarily, but as you know, I hate making waste and that's why I'm kind of finishing stuff that I don't really like, but stuff that I like as well, of course. So if you see something here at this video, it doesn't mean that it's working perfectly, so please just wait until you hear my review. Another thing that I would like to mention here is that all the products that you're gonna see, either they are makeup or skincare or hair care or nail care, they are all cruelty free. Most of them are vegan as well. And without further ado, let's start with the video. Alright, today we have to talk about all these products. And I know that they might look quite a lot, but actually they're just 10. So let's go to number 1. 2 products, but let's count them as one because I'm using them together, so I don't have a separate opinion. I'm talking about Tea Tree series from Body Shop, and here we have the shampoo for oily hair and scalp, purifying and balancing with vegan silk protein. Of course it's vegan. This one is also vegan. This is exactly the same in conditioner. Actually, I love them. They are doing an amazing job on my hair. I have extremely oily skin when it comes to my head in general. Either this is my face or my hair. I'm just oily, you know? So I try to avoid like taking showers every day, but I also want to avoid looking bad and greasy and oily and stuff like that. From when I started using them, I have seen a huge difference and I highly recommend them if you have oily hair. I think it's the second time that I'm mentioning them in an Empties video, but they are so good and I have bought them again. Right now I'm using them again, but now I have bought the big sizes because I know how much I love them and I know that I'm finishing them again and again, so I felt that I need something bigger for this time. At number 2, we have the niacinamide from Revolution Skincare. 10% niacinamide and 1% zinc. Actually, I was very happy with the other niacinamide that I was using from Ordinary, yes, but I wanted to try something else just to see if it is better or worse or, you know, something different from my skin. Actually, I love, or my skin loves, niacinamide. I see huge difference when I'm using it, but this one was not as good as the Ordinary. It was not like it wasn't just not working on my skin, but the other one is better, is having kind of bigger results. I see the results more clearly, while this product was a little bit meh. I couldn't really understand if I was using a niacinamide or not. I mean, this can be also a good thing, like I didn't have any breakouts or bad stuff like that, but my skin has seen definitely better days with the other one. Also, I felt that this was a little bit more watery in a bad way than the Ordinary. I don't think that I'm gonna buy it again. It's fairly cheaper as well than the other one from the Ordinary, but I can see the reason and I prefer to pay like 2-3 euros more to have the good stuff instead of having this. Again, this is not bad. If that was the only niacinamide out there, I would probably using it, I would probably be buying it, but since there are better stuff, I will definitely go for them. At number 3, I have a body scrub, and specifically from Aricia Beauty, the Santa Baby Foaming Body Scrub. Let me tell you first of all about Aricia Beauty. Actually, it's a Greek indie brand, that's why like I might say Aricia and not Aricia because it's Greek, so it makes more sense for me. It's a very, very small indie brand, and actually when it comes to stuff like scrubs and some skincare or hair care that she is selling, she's make them by herself and most of her products are handmade. Nowadays she's selling cosmetics as well, and of course I don't think that she's making the cosmetics by herself, but I'm very glad for her and the way she's following her dreams and she's expanding. When it comes to this, it's actually from last year's Christmas collection, and let me smell. Oh, it smells like pine trees. I love it. It has a very kind of warm smell, but it actually helps me being more energized throughout my day. I don't know, it's very reviving, I would say. But as a scrub, I didn't really like it. It's kinda too thick, like the ingredients that actually scrubbing your skin are too thick and too harsh. I don't think that it was like the absolute worst scrub that I've ever tried, but definitely it was not the best. I know that nowadays she had improved her formulas by a lot, but this is my review. It's a little bit unfortunate to have have something that smells that nicely and actually not be very happy when I was using it. I was kinda avoid to use it, and it's kinda impressive that I have actually finished it completely. But yeah, to me it was quite harsh, and I would prefer something more gentle for my skin, because at this point I don't know if you're benefiting your skin or if you're actually damaging your skin by having something like this. I would say if you're in Greece, give her a chance. I don't know her formulas nowadays, like I didn't try to order anything again from her. I will try in the future, maybe. She's not in my priorities right now, but yeah, maybe she's doing better stuff right now. I don't want to judge the whole brand by an unfortunate thing right here. So yeah, let's say that it was a so-so body scrub. The following 3 products are products that I haven't actually finished, but I'm decluttering from my collection. At least from my makeup collection, I might use them for craft stuff. I'm gonna explain a little bit further on this, but basically you're not gonna see them either here on my channel or at my Instagram page or at my TikTok page, and that's why I would like to mention them, to tell you my opinion about them and then make them disappear. So at number 4, I'm gonna talk about On The Rocks palette. This is from W7, and the reason that I'm kind of decluttering this from my collection is not because it's finished. As you can see, it's actually one of my first palettes, but I'm decluttering it because first of all, I'm not using it anymore. The quality is really bad, but the main reason that I'm decluttering is because this is a dupe from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and the palette, oh my god, Subculture, that's the name. So basically, I was too young, I was around 20, I wanted the Subculture, I couldn't pay for it back then, so I decided to buy the dupe, this palette right here. This was a bad choice from any point of view, but I didn't know better back then. Now I know better. Now I have done a video about dupes and stuff like that and how bad they can be, both for the consumers and for the brands and basically for everyone. I do not support brands like W7 anymore who are doing like only dupes. This is cruelty free, but still I think that the fact that it's cruelty-free doesn't excuse them from doing what they are doing. Now, when it comes to the color scheme, of course, it's a copy. I like this color scheme, that's why I bought it. I wish I could have bought the original, the Anastasia one, but yeah, back then it was kind of difficult. Yeah, I learned makeup with this palette, I learned to do a lot of stuff. Again, the quality is pretty bad, so I think that I improved my own skills a bit more by using such bad quality eyeshadows, but yeah, I don't think that it has a place in my collection anymore, and I think that I will either give it to a friend who is doing arts and stuff like that, so she can use it as painting material, or I might keep it and I will use it as painting material, because these days we are doing some crafts and some stuff like that. So I think that if I depot the eyeshadows and kind of mix them with colors, I might create some cool colors. We will see how this whole thing will work. I do not know yet, but definitely I will never gonna use it as makeup. I have a lot of makeup, I don't need dupes, I don't need brands that are trying to destroy other brands. So unfortunately, bye-bye! For the same reasons, at number 5, that was number 5 and the previous one was number 4. Anyway, here we have again from W7, the Socialite palette. I hope that you will not be able to find them out there these days, like, don't support W7, please. I'm showing this to you just to explain why I'm decluttering them and why whatever they have done is bad, or whatever I have done as well as a consumer, that I bought them and I supported this brand. Anyway, this palette looks like this. It's a dupe from Huda and I don't remember, but it's definitely Huda Beauty. The whole format, everything. As you can see, it's quite well used as a palette. It has some glitters that I could be intrigued on using, but I don't think that I will use it, at least publicly. on YouTube. Again, I will use all the eyeshadows, even the glitters, as painting materials and stuff like that. I don't have to use it as makeup. I don't need this palette. And definitely, I promise you that whenever I'm buying these days, I'm doing a good research if this product is a dupe in a bad way. Like, I don't mind if it is kinda similar to something that we know, to something from a more high-end brand. I personally try to avoid them a little bit, but I don't consider it as bad as supporting like W7 and brands like this. Again, this palette is gonna be bye-bye! And the last thing that I'm decluttering from W7 is actually their bronzer, the Honolulu. Actually, this bronzer is a dupe from a non-cruelty-free brand, and I wanted to try this. I don't think it's exactly the same. Again, I don't think that they have done that good of a job. It's this bronzer right here. It's actually way too warm for my skin tone. So basically, even if this wasn't from W7, I don't think that I would like to keep this in my collection because I just never use it. It's extremely warm toned and it's leaning more to orange, and I don't really enjoy using orangey bronzers because of my skin undertone, which is more leaning to blue, and I don't feel that they fit me at all. I'm planning to use it as kind of like when I'm doing the face charts, because a lot of times before I do a makeup, I use a face chart and I do the makeup on this. I will try to use it there just to say that I have finished it in a way without actually showing here to you, because I don't want to promote brands like this. Again, this is the last time that you see W7 products or anything here at my channel. Let's say a big bye-bye to this as well, and let's never talk or support them again. By the way, if you're curious about this makeup that I'm wearing today, I have filmed a step-by-step tutorial, and basically it's a tutorial where I'm reviewing the ice cream palette from Glamlight. It's a quite awesome palette. Yeah, that was a spoiler, but look at this makeup and tell me that you would not have predicted what I should have said about this palette. I mean, it's so pretty, right? So yeah, there is a tutorial. Be a little bit more patient. It's coming either on Monday or Tuesday, but definitely it will come very soon. And you know, if you feel that you would like to see some more close-up pictures or some more fun videos with this makeup, you can always visit me either on my Instagram or on my TikTok page. Everywhere, my name is Catlady Antigoni, and I will be very glad to see you there as well. Now back to the video, and specifically back to the place number 7, where I'm about to talk to you about Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. Basically, this says that removes makeup, cleanses and soothes the skin, no rinsing for face, eyes and lips. Basically, this is my favorite micellar water. I have bought, of course, the mini size to try it, and then I fell in love. And now I'm just basically only buying this big one. This is 700 milliliters. This is crazy, I know. It's the third one that I'm finishing. I love it so much, and I was so happy when I learned that Garnier actually turned cruelty-free, so I can actually buy their products and try them. I was so curious, and yeah, this is very high quality. I feel that it removes all my makeup. It doesn't leave any residues. I mean, of course I need to wash my face after removing the makeup, but this is something normal, and this is something that we actually need to do. After we finish with the cleansing, we need to wash our faces, and this is very helpful for the skin as well. But as a first step, that's great, and I highly recommend this to you, and I think it's fairly cheap. It has around 6 euros, this big one, and you can find a lot of offers at the big stores. If you live here in Sweden or in general in Scandinavia, you can buy it from Lyko, and there usually they have like 20% discounts or stuff like that, so definitely it's worth a try. At number 8, we have a day cream, specifically this one right here. This is from Indie Beauty. It's 100% vegan, and I don't think that it has a name. It's called Love Your Face. Yeah, it's a clear moisturizing day cream. It's fragrance, and it has Oh, a very nice smell. I feel that it's quite thick for my skin because I have a very oily skin and I don't think that this cream helped me a lot with this. But I also think that it's perfect for more cold months here in Sweden specifically, because yes, we all know that during summer my skin, or our skin in general, becomes a little bit extra oily, but now during winter when we go out in the snow, I feel that we all need a little bit extra hydration and a little bit more moisturizing stuff like skincare or whatever. So I think that for winter it's a good cream. I didn't see that big of a difference on my skin and I felt that it's not good for summer, but yeah, if you're a little bit less oily than me, I feel that this cream will be ideal for you. Actually, I don't know if you can find Indie Beauty outside, I don't say Sweden, but I will say Scandinavia. I bought this cream from a pharmacy, but I think you can find it at Lyko, as we said before, for another product. And yeah, if you can find it, it's quite cheap, like I paid like 10 euros, which is a good price for a day cream. Why not trying it and tell me if you have less oily skin than me, was it good for you or not? And now it's time for the Greek word of the day. I was talking about a cream, a moisturizing cream, and that's why I decided to tell you the Greek word for cream. So it's a quite easy one. In Greek we say crema. Say with me, crema. Crema. As always, I'm gonna ask you to try to leave a comment down below using the word crema, or actually tell me the word in your own native language. I think that I have kept the absolute best products for the end. Okay, let me tell you about number 9, which is a setting spray. This is from Essence, the Keep It Perfect Makeup Fixing Spray, hydrating with hyaluron. Well, it's not hydrating, it's quite the opposite, and that's why I love it so much. Like with this setting spray, I feel that all my makeup looks are lasting longer, and when I say longer, I mean longer by hours. It's doing miracles, it's great, it's amazing, it absorbs all the oils of my face and it makes sure that my makeup will stay there without moving, without doing anything. I truly adore it. I don't know, like if you're in the market for a hydrating setting spray, I don't think that this is gonna be for you necessarily, because as I said, it makes the skin a little less oily, but if you're like me, you're gonna love this. Like, to me, this could easily be a favorite product of 2022. I'm definitely gonna buy it again. I have 3 setting sprays nowadays. Like, one is just for spraying my brushes, the other one is about to finish, so I just want to finish it, and the other one is brand new. If the brand new is not as good as this one, I definitely gonna buy this again and again. It's one of the most great setting sprays that I have tried in my life, not only in 2022, and in general I just highly recommend it. And last but definitely not least, I'm gonna tell you about another Essence product, and this time I'm gonna tell you about the Volume Hero Mascara in Power Black. Doesn't have any extra name? No, I think it's quite a long name, right? So basically this was one of the favorite products of the month of 2022. I think that this says quite a lot. It gives a great volume to my eyelashes. It's making them very black, because yeah, a lot of mascaras are making them kind of black but not very black. This is great for it. It's whatever it says, it's Volume Hero. It's the best volumizing mascara, to be precise, that I've ever tried. I will definitely buy it again, but I have quite a lot of mascaras that I'm trying these days. I have some PR, my friend sent me some mascaras because she wanted me to try, so I don't want to make any waste and buy something that it's gonna expire or it's gonna go bad. But if I had absolutely 0 mascaras and I had to buy one mascara, it would be either this one or the one from NYX, the On The Rise, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's the name. So I feel that for the price, I think it's winning, because NYX's mascara costs around 15 euros, while this costs around 5 euros. And for 5 euros, not for 5 euros, in general, this is a great mascara. You need to try it if you need a little bit more volume on your lashes. I'm gonna show you the spoolie. It's looking like this. It's a very nice one, and it actually separates the eyelashes and doesn't create that bad spider leg effect that we all know and hate. Yeah, This is the best mascara, trust me. And that was it. This was our video for today. Stay tuned because an Empties video is coming very soon, because as I told you, I try to kind of separate my products in 10 and 10 and 10, because I don't want to create like a huge video talking about 20 products or 30 products. So I think that my other 10 products are about to be 10, they are 9 or something, so the next Empties video is coming very soon. Don't forget to subscribe in order not to miss this video, and also don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. Everywhere, my name is Catlady Antigoni, and I think that it would be great if you visit me there and if you follow. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I appreciate you a lot. See you next time with a makeup video, and until then, bye!